welcome to Inside Nigeria News. So, we'll be giving you live updates the way it is. So, good morning, Mr. Rap.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, for those who are just joining us, we welcome you to Inside Nigeria, and also we also thank you for staying with us over the years, keeping it real with us. Taking it quick, we are sad to let you know that in 10 days' time, this channel will be shutting down due to some things, and we will employ us. So please subscribe to our new news YouTube channel. You will see the link in the description. That is Inside Ninja Plus on the news description. You will see the new link there. It is our first time of going live and see the face behind this. We thank you so much for being with us and taking it quick. Mr. Rap, welcome.
Thank you so much. And I would like our viewers to understand that within 10 days, as he said, he just actually said, in affirmation, we are going to shut down. So what happens is that subscribe now, hasten up to do that so that you will never miss us and you will never miss our highly esteemed viewers inside Nigeria.
Okay, and thank you very much, Mr. Raf, for that information. Okay, Mr. Raf, we've seen that the Igbo youths have refused to join the Nigerian military. They said, you know, enough is enough, and they are ready to defend the Igbo land. They said enough is enough. And just recently, we've seen that there was 200 slot for the Igbo youth or in Abia State to join the Nigerian military, and just 53 persons or youths, you know, actually applied for this for the military
enrollment.
Yes, enrollment.
Thank you. Wide enough than yours, because actually I understood that we have 380,000 Nigerian soldiers and only 300 were from Igbo extractions, meaning the large Igbo, soldiers within Nigerian military forces have what? Resigned and went into another designation or personal business, actually, because of what the Nigerian state is turning to recently. The latest military enrollments, latest enrollment into Nigerian military, we actually found out that no Igbo tribe youth has been able to come forward to register or to enroll into Nigerian military. Why? Because Nigerian military has compromised. Why? 75% of Nigerian military forces today are Fulani. Fulanis are invaders from Senegambia that actually occupy the entire North geography. And today, they have infiltrated the police, infiltrated the whole political, let me say, settings in Nigeria or structures. They are in control in the West. Imagine, Fulanis are in control politically in the southwestern Nigeria. Fulanis have turned the Igbo political class in the southeastern Nigeria into errand boys. They control the southeastern Nigeria, allow their foot soldiers, the headers, the Fulani terrorists, actually occupy the whole southeastern region, up to the fact that they actually boasted recently that they are having 600 camps. 600 camps in the southeastern forest. What am I trying to say this time around? The Igbo youths are tired of enrolling into Nigerian police, enrolling into Nigerian military forces, because the largest number of occupants or entrants in Nigerian military forces are the Fulanis. People from that extraction, actually the British actually gave it to them to handle the gun, that if they handle the guns, they have actually, defeated Nigerian nation. And Fulani claimed on that. They were the people that are handling the guns in the Nigerian military. So after or during the Biafran Civil War, they acquired, they disallowed or unalived the Igbo soldiers in their large numbers in the military barrack nationwide, accusing them of orchestrated leading, actually carrying out the coup d'etat of 1966, whereby they acquired Johnson Omonakwe Aguironsi in Ibadan. Today, we've seen the Nigerian police. No Igbo man is there. From DPO, DTO, CP, police commissioner, to assistant inspector general of police. Fulani, Yoruba, Fulani, Yoruba. So what am I trying to say? The Igbos, they are tired of military forces. They are tired of marginalizations. They are tired of what Fulani Janjaweeds have actually turned Nigeria into. So what I'm trying to say, listeners, please pay attention to me. The Igbos are no longer in the Nigerian military. They are tired because of incessant killings of the Igbo youths, incessant senselessness of Nigerian military forces, I mean soldiers, who have capitalized on tribalism. There's nothing like the high morale, military high morale. Go and check your diary or lexicon, or let me say, okay, let me use the little word, geography, what do you call it, dictionary, encyclopedia. Morale, high morale of the military. I mean that military forces are the most disciplined organization in the world. You don't have it here again in Nigeria. They have deviated. They have failed Nigerians. They have failed that job, that institution, by allowing Fulani to infiltrate them, because from the chief of army staff to the last foot soldier are from where? Fulani extraction. That's why they even allow the Boko Haram within Nigeria military today. And Boko Haram has been spying, unaliving and killing Nigerian soldiers because they give information and most vital classified documents revealing to the insurgents, thereby allowing guerrilla warfare to actually debilitate or subdue Nigerian military strengths. They lay ambush, they kill commander, they kill colonel, even to the level of kidnapping major generals. And Nigeria major generals, retired and serving one, contributed money to free their contemporary or their mate that had been abducted by Fulani bandits. They realized money in billions and paid to these animals called bandits, Fulani bandits today. So what am I trying to say? Igbo man has turned his back on Nigerian military enrollment. We don't enroll anymore. We don't enlist into the police because we actually have found out that the system, political system, leadership system in Nigeria has turned their back on the Igbo people. People from the southeastern Nigeria are regarded as strangers in Nigeria. And these are the people that actually hold the economy of this country. The whole federal agencies, they were there before any other tribe in Nigeria, and they actually did well. Today, the political leadership has actually eluded them, which is why they turn their back on politicking, turn their back in the military forces, even deny themselves enlistment into Nigerian police. MPF. I believe that the gentlemen of the MPF, they are listening to me, they actually understand what I'm saying. If they could do their work, their homework well, they will actually understand that within the Nigerian military, there are Boko Haram, and Nigerian police, they have been working hard, very, very hard around the clock to do their job. They are very good officers. They always come number one. If there is any trouble in any part of the continent, Nigerian police are number one. I can remember so vividly. In 1989, they went to Namibia. Nigerian police force came first. United Nations organization gave them first. The best policing in Namibia in 1989. That was when Namibia actually got her independence. Nigerian police came first. I have good numbers of good performers, Nigerian police performers. Michael Oladokun from Abeokuta was my best friend. I cite him as example. He went to Namibia, he came back, and they actually awarded him with, various incentives because he actually had performed his other police mates in Namibia. Nigerian police, they were bright, they were gallant, they were brilliant, and they actually performed, 100% well in Namibia. Today, what are we seeing is a dilapidated police institution whereby Fulani has actually occupied everywhere. These are living various tribes, various communities within other tribes in Nigeria, bringing them down. And they are now not even satisfied. They are coming into various urbanities to invade Nigeria, let me say urbanities, urban areas with their foot soldiers. They are coming in their thousands every day into the city of Lagos, started from 3 a.m. to 10 p.m. They are coming in with trailers loaded with Fulani headers, Fulani terrorists into Lagos State, and no one cares. What are they coming with? The content of those big bags, most of them are lying underneath the couch, trailer couch, with various lethal weapons, and nobody is searching them. Look at what actually happened or took place in Urumil. They actually wanted to annihilate, to bring down, dismiss that community. The nemesis caught up with them. Today, Okpobolo, the governor of that region, went to Sadwana of Sokoto and lie down and beg, started rolling on the ground, lamenting and lamenting. And again, what am I trying to say? Sanusi was roaring like lion across the regions of north down to south, crawling, roaring like lion, barking like a dog that Fulanis were pied at Urumili. What are we trying to say here? The hunters that were going into Urumili community with lethal weapons, don't you know that they are terrorists? What about the people, the victims of Fulani headers, terrorism in Ebonyi State? Did Sanusi ask how? Why? Did the Sanusi come to say sorry? What about Sadano of Sokoto? He was busy sleeping and dancing and enjoying himself when people from Idago and Nibonise in Enugu State were acquired by Fulani terrorists in the southeastern Nigeria. Anything that happens to Igbo man in Nigeria, Fulani man, they always organize themselves, having hobnob, merriment, drinking, because the Igbos, they actually see them as their worst enemy. But hunters, deadly ones, were apprehended on the highways in Edo State on their deadly missions, and the Fulani Janjaweeds in the north started weeping, biting their fingers and beating their chests, trying to attack. And we actually are waiting for Fulanis to strike so that the whole entire tribes of Nigeria should come together. And the Fulani were pursued and chased out of Central African Republic in 2013 by the tribes in that country. I think there will be there should be a repetition of what happened in CAR, Central African Republic, in Nigeria here, for all the tribes in the southwest, south, southeast, mid-north, mid-belt, to heave a sigh of relief. Fulani Janjaweeds, their kinsmen and their clans, the hand clock is ticking, tick-tock, and ready to actually explode. The entire Fulanis in Nigeria will actually abscond into where they come from, in the Sahel, West Africa.
Okay, and lastly, we've seen 18 Russian and Ukraine lawyers set to defend someone EPA there in Finland, as regards his trials there on May 18 there in Finland. Where's your take as regards?
I'm telling you that Finland surprises me recently, because Finland, I know they were the best allies of the Biafran nation. And when it mattered most, actually was, believing that Finland is going to play the good role of balkanization, international support, to Biafra people. But I begin to find some loopholes lately that maybe, allegedly, Finland may have at least, let me say, collected bribe, received incentives, maybe crude oil, as incentive from Nigerian nation, so that they will play international politics against emancipation of Biafra or freedom of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Ekpa is not even supposed to stay there up to 24 hours, because obviously the man was, defending, fighting back the Fulani Janjaweeds, led Nigerian military and police who were busy annihilating, spying, and unaliving Biafran people in the axis of Imo State, Delta State, in the axis of Edo State, Anambra State, Ebonyi State, Abia State, Enugu State, and so on and so forth. And the people we are talking about here, that the Russians are visiting EPA to actually, use their lawyers, competent lawyers, to set EPA free, are our best friend from Scandinavia, Europe. They are well advanced and developed. The most advanced state, or you say nation in Europe, the Scandinavians, they should, the whole region, the whole countries in Scandinavia will actually, take the first, second, third, and fourth, and fifth position. I named them: Iceland, Denmark, Finland, Oslo, Norway, what do you call these people? Sweden. I don't know what I understand. And so on and so forth. They are the Scandinavia, Europe, and they are more developed than UK. And see what is going on now. This kind of delay has actually indicated that Finland government, let me use the word allegedly, has collected bribe from Nigeria. That's why EPA was at least checkmated for this longer period than ever expected. EPA is not supposed to stay up to 48 hours in house arrest in Finland. But today we are seeing it. Actually, they promised us May, and we are looking forward to see EPA come out. Because, see, across Igbo land, the Fulanis are crying, unaliving, miming, decimating the Igbos, you know, grazing on their farmlands, attacking various communities and urbanities in Enugu State, in Ebonyi State, Anambra State, and the Imo State, except Abia State, that has actually employed the ESN. Yes, Abia government doesn't want to listen to Fulani, because Fulani, Janjaweeds, they were not the one that made Alex Soti governor. The governor over there in Abia State was the people of that state actually elected him as a governor. That's why he has turned his back, deaf ear to Fulani's instruction and narratives. OC is employing ESN and is taking care of the Abia people. So what I'm trying to say is that Russia lawyers, Ukraine lawyers, or even Israeli lawyers, they are going to Finland. But that doesn't matter, because the evidence is too clear that Fulanis were the people, the problem, the terrorists destroying, killing and maiming Nigerians in their various farmland across the country. So that's it. I think Putin and colleagues in law are going to do well, and the Samorepa will be freed.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is that this channel plays, like I pleaded right from onset, that you should subscribe, because it's going to shut down within, I think, 10 days. Just subscribe and see the link there, yeah, and click on the link, so that no Niger Plus, Daily Niger Plus, so that you will keep in touch. Daily Niger Plus, click inside Niger, click that link, subscribe, so that we will be at least getting in touch with you. And anytime it pops up, you are going to receive the notification, actually, simply because you actually subscribed from us. Thank you. Thank you for watching.